Welcome to New Era School Notes for Studies.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a journey, a really fascinating one, into the Book of Ruth.
It's a short book, but wow, does it pack a punch.
Exactly. We'll be looking at the text itself, obviously, but also, how it's been seen over time. Our goal, to pull out the core insights for you. We're talking loyalty, family, maybe some unexpected twists.
Definitely unexpected. It's a story full of surprising connections.
So let's set the scene. It starts pretty grimly, right? Famine in Judah.
That's the trigger. It forces Elimelech and his wife Naomi, plus their two sons, Mahlon and Chilion, to, well, leave. They head over to Moab.
Okay, seeking better prospects, but things don't exactly go to plan.
Not at all. Tragically, Elimelech dies, and then both sons die too, leaving Naomi with her two Moabite daughters-in-law, Ruth and Orpah, all widows.
Just devastating. So what happens next? Naomi decides to head back home.
She does, back to Bethlehem, and she tells Ruth and Orpah, look, go back to your own families, your own mother's houses, find new husbands.
Makes sense from her perspective.
Yeah, right. And Orpah, well, he does leave, carefully. But Ruth, this is where it gets really powerful.
Ah, the famous vow.
Exactly. She clings to Naomi and says, wherever you go, I will go. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. I mean, think about that.
It's huge. A Moabite woman committing not just to her mother-in-law, but to a different people, a different faith. Totally countercultural.
Absolutely radical, a profound statement of loyalty and really conversion.
So the two of them, Naomi and Ruth, arrive in Bethlehem. When exactly?
Just as the barley harvest is starting. Perfect timing in a way, even though they're completely broke.
Right, and Ruth needs to find food. So she goes out to glean, picking up leftover grain.
Yes, that was a provision for the poor. And she, well, let's say she happens to end up in the field of a man named Boaz.
Not just any man, though.
No, indeed. Boaz is wealthy, and crucially, he's a relative of Naomi's late husband, Elimelech.
And how does he react to this foreign woman gleaning in his field?
With remarkable kindness. Turns out he's already heard about Ruth, about her incredible loyalty to Naomi.
Ah, so her reputation.
Preceded her, yes. He tells her to stay in his fields, offers her protection, water, even shares his meal with her. And he secretly tells his workers, hey, leave some extra grain behind for her.
Wow, that's more than just basic decency.
Much more. And Naomi, when she hears about this, she immediately recognizes what's going on. She identifies Boaz as a goal.
A kinsman redeemer. What did that mean exactly?
It was a vital social role. The goal had the responsibility to protect the family's interests, things like redeeming land that had been sold, or even marrying a childless widow to continue the family line, a sort of safety net.
Okay, so Naomi sees an opportunity here, a way forward for both of them.
She sure does. And she comes up with this, well, this rather bold plan.
Bold seems like an understatement. Tell us.
She tells Ruth, essentially, get cleaned up, put on your best clothes, go down to the threshing floor after Boaz has finished eating and drinking, wait till he lies down to sleep.
Okay, this sounds risky.
Then, Naomi instructs, go uncover his feet and lie down there. The implication being, he'll wake up, see you, and you can ask him to fulfill his duty as Redeemer, to spread his cloak over you, which was symbolic of marriage or protection.
Wow, that takes guts for Ruth to do that.
Absolutely. It's a direct public claim almost, and she does it. Boaz wakes up, startled, asks who she is. She identifies herself and asks him to redeem her.
And his reaction?
He's impressed. He blesses her, praises her loyalty first to Naomi, and now this act shows loyalty to the family line. But there's a slight complication.
Oh, what's that?
Boaz says, yes, I'll do it, but hold on. There's actually a male relative who's closer kin than I am. He gets the first refusal.
Ah, protocol. So what happens?
Boaz handles it properly. The next morning, he goes to the city gate, the place for legal dealings, and confronts this other relative in front of witnesses.
Does the other guy want to marry Ruth and buy the land?
He's initially interested in the land, but when Boaz clarifies, hey, if you buy the land, you also have to marry Ruth, the Moabite, to maintain the name of the dead on his inheritance.
The relative acts out?
Instantly. Says it would endanger his own inheritance. He can't take the risk.
So he declines. And how do they make that official?
With this really interesting custom, the man who declines takes off his sandal and gives it to Boaz. A symbolic transfer of rights. Seal the deal.
Strange, but effective. So the path is clear for Boaz.
Completely clear. He announces to the elders and all the people that he has acquired Elimelech's property and is taking Ruth as his wife.
And the story doesn't end there. They have a child.
They do. A son named Obed. And here's the kicker.
Go on.
Obed becomes the father of Jesse.
Jesse.
Yeah.
The father of King David.
The very same.
Yeah.
So Ruth, this Moabite woman, this outsider welcomed through kindness and loyalty, becomes the great-grandmother of Israel's most celebrated king.
That's just incredible. And her name even appears in the genealogy of Jesus in the New Testament.
It does. Which forces us to think deeper, doesn't it? Beyond just the plot. What's the significance here? Academics debate, is it history? Is it historical fiction, a short story?
But regardless of genre, that message of inclusion, it's powerful.
Immensely powerful, especially when you consider Deuteronomy explicitly forbids Moabites from entering the assembly of the Lord.
Right. That law seems pretty clear, yet here's Ruth, not just accepted, but central to the lineage of David.
It stands in stark contrast to later periods, like with Ezra and Nehemiah, where there was a big push against intermarriage. It suggests perhaps a different perspective was always present.
A perspective where genuine faith and loyalty maybe override ethnic or national boundaries.
Precisely. It poses that question. Does sincere conversion, sincere commitment transcend those lines? Some scholars even point to nuances in the Hebrew, suggesting the feat Ruth uncovered might even be a euphemism, adding another layer. But the core message of acceptance is strong.
Absolutely. This whole deep dive, it really underscores how individual acts of, loyalty, kindness, seeking belonging, they can ripple outwards in ways you just can't predict.
History turning on seemingly small hinges.
Exactly. It leaves you thinking, doesn't it? What unexpected redeemers or moments of kindness show up in our own lives? And maybe what small acts of loyalty could we perform that might have impacts far beyond what we can see?
A profound thought to end on.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and follow. We are also on Facebook and TikTok. Just scan the QR. This is Victoria signing out. Peace.